Hi, Nebraska Realtors. Doug Dosey, your 2023 president for the Nebraska Realtors Association. A couple of things. We just got back from Washington, D.C. Last week, and I wanted to touch base with you about a couple of things that are going on that I think is important for you to know about. First off, the bad news. Bad news is that there will be a dues increase. The dues increase will be it'll be $6 is what the dues increase is going to be. National Association of Realtors anticipates almost 10% decline in membership next year. So to offset that as well as with other costs, they've decided to do that. So there will be a $6 increase for the national dues. Don't rush out and pay that right away, because we still have to wait until June 27th is when the Nebraska Realtors Association gets together and determines our budget and if we need anything there. And then you also have your local association. So you'll be getting one bill that takes care of all three of those associations. Whether you knew that or not, that's usually how it works across the state here. Another thing I wanted to talk to you about that's really important. You hear these words that lawsuits, and we've got these 3 lawsuits that we're involved in at the National Association of Realtors and what's going on with them. You have the National Association of Realtors and the Department of Justice that's out there. What's going on with that? What's going on with the class action lawsuits that are out there? And the last one is the clear cooperation policy. So what I'm going to recommend to you guys, and this is where your hot button is. You can go out to the National Association of Realtors website. But more importantly is you want to know competition.realtor. Competition.realtor. And if you click on that and you go over to the right-hand side, once you're in there, you want to go to the FAQs, the facts of what's going on, and click on there, and then they'll talk to you about a lot of things that are current, what's going on with everything that's going on in our marketplace, the lawsuits, which could affect how we do business every day in this industry. And it's very important that you do take a look at that and keep an eye on that. Know what's going on there. Please call and ask us any questions. We're more than happy to handle that. Again, any questions, you know my door is always open. And with that being said, thank you very much and have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Julie Jopel. I'm one of your NAR directors for the state of Nebraska. And at the board of directors this year, I'm giving a quick snippet about something that was passed. 94% of the directors voted in favor of adding a 2-hour fair housing training beginning in 2025 that will coincide with our ethics training. There's a number of courses you can take. Should not cost us anything to do this. You can do bias override, at home with diversity, or other equivalent courses that are offered by the state association or your local association. So ramp up for getting fair housing on board. It's very important to us as an industry. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Matt Meister, your small board director to the NAR Board of Directors, and I sit on the Professional Standards Committee. Professional standards this time around had about 7 items, but most were just procedural. Only one needed to go to the Board of Directors, and that had to do with timeframes for hearing an appeal. And all of that was approved, so now associations have 30 days instead of the previous 10-day rule to hear the appeal.
Hi, I'm Denise Poppin, a 2024 NAR Director. I'm here to recap our DC Conference Hill Visits. Hill Visits are when we go right to Capitol Hill and we're in a small, intimate setting with our senators and our congressmen. Our federal political coordinators set up these visits, and the congressmen come into this room and they chat with us about what we're concerned about in our real estate industry. It's so important to get in front of them to hear what we have to say. And I'm really not into politics, but for some reason, this always reels me in. And I think it's that intimate setting, them to take their time out of their busy schedules to listen to what we are worried about and what they want to help us with. I think if you can ever go to DC and visit Hill Visits with us, we would love to have you, and you would get a lot out of it.